Aloha everyone, this is Nohea Mike with another edition of Talk Story with all I've done recently on this channel is albums I've bought. And this one is a specific thank you for a gift certificate I got from some fellow teachers at school for my retirement. Mr. Adorable, Mr. Cardonia, Miss Hall, Mr. Kim, Miss Manoli, Miss Salas, Mr. Stephan, Miss Stewart, Miss Yang, and Mr. Yick. Thank you all for the gift card. I went and did some usual record shopping, as I like to do, so I have something to remember you all by. And bought a bunch of used records out in Burbank at two stores, Atomic Records, and what was the other one? I can't think of the name right offhand. Oh well, Daystar Records. So we'll start off with this one here, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is their second album, self-titled. It's 1967 or so, I believe. This is like, and I was looking it up, it's like #1 for 7 weeks. It's got some great, can't wait to listen to this. Some great tracks on it. God Bless the Child, Spinning Wheel, You Made Me So Very Happy, all huge mega hits. I can't wait to listen to this. Looking forward to it. What's the singer's name? He's a great singer. David Allen Clayton, something like that. David Clayton Thomas. Really looking forward to this. There's the back cover of that. This, like I said, 1967. Some of you may have heard of that one. My fellow teachers aren't going to know most of these. This one you'll know. Linda Ronstadt, Get Closer. I believe this is her 1982 album. There's the back of it. I believe this is 1982 or thereabouts. Yeah, 1982. You can find a lot of good Linda Ronstadt albums out there. She sold buttloads of records in the 70s and into the 80s. I mean, everything was platinum, or gold at least. But that also means there's lots of those albums to buy out there. I've really filled out my Linda Ronstadt collection. I've been impressed with her great albums. Mr. Waddy Wattel playing guitar on this one, along with some of the rest of the immediate family and some other big session people. But looking forward to listening to that one. Now we're going to get into a little more of the weirder stuff until the end. This is Jerry Jeff Walker. Don't have anything by him. There's the back. This is a live album. Jerry Jeff Walker is a semi-famous country artist. A lot of, country artists, country influenced artists look up to him. Jimmy Buffett, I know, is a fan of his. From California, though he's got that Texas sound to him. He's your favorite country artist's favorite artist out there, one of those guys. Looking forward to listening to this one here. That's 3. Number 4 here. Ian Hunter, You're Never Alone with a Schizophrenic. There's the back cover, his famous glasses that he's always wearing. Ian Hunter was in another band called Mott the Hoople, which most of you probably haven't heard of too. This is a 1979 album. I saw him in the early 80s. He works with Mick Ronson a lot, who you might know from David Bowie, and saw him in Madison, Wisconsin. But this is a 1979 album of his. One of his more famous songs on here, Just Another Night, was a big hit back in the day. Cleveland Rocks. Hey, Cleveland Rocks, Cleveland High School out there. That's where I taught with all these people just retired from. And all these lovely people enabled me to go on this record shopping spree. This is something you see on a lot of these records now. You can kind of see it up there in that corner. demonstration copy, not for sale. That means this was a radio station copy somewhere. Here's an artist most of you won't know that I love. Jane Siberry, No Borders Here. This is actually my second copy of this. My first copy, my favorite song on here, Meet Me on the Beach, a huge scratch in it, which wasn't visible on the album, but just horrible. So I needed to get another copy. I was happy to see this. I just saw her in concert recently. It was a really weird concert. She had she got laryngitis just, the day of the show. And it was still a really good concert, which is too bad. She has a gorgeous voice, but the concert ended up being real stream of consciousness type stuff and storytelling, and it was actually a really enjoyable show. I was glad to see it. I didn't feel bad about it. This album, 1984. This is her first album where she started to get popular, but the 3 or 4 after this, I actually go nuts for. Just play a lot. Looking forward to listening to this more. I was so disappointed with that scratch on it the first time I got it. 3 more here. I've been looking for this album. Again, artists you won't know. Patrick Moraz, Bill Bruford. At least my Cleveland friends won't know these. Patrick Moraz, the keyboardist in Yes for one album, and in the Moody Blues for a while, and just great keyboardist. Bill Bruford was the original drummer for Yes, though he never played with Patrick Moraz in Yes. And he was also the drummer for Genesis for a short time and for King Crimson, just live for Genesis, didn't record with them. And he was the drummer for King Crimson in the 70s and 80s. And I've been looking for this. I used to have this. There's another Bruford Moraz album. This is the better one, as I recall. Bill Bruford I had more albums with Bill Bruford on it than anybody else in the 80s on there. So I don't know what happened to my old albums. I was really happy to see that, especially for $6. Another artist you don't know. Cooder, Get Rhythm. Don't know this album at all. There's one track on here. Get Rhythm I actually know. Going back to Okinawa, my brother lives there. Don't recognize any of these other tunes right offhand. Most all covers for the most part. 3 songs he wrote on here. Cooder's a great guitar player, soundtracks. He's one of those people who, your favorite, another one of your favorite guitarist type of guys. He's not a flyer. He's much more tasteful. On there, Jim Keltner on drums, Jorge Calderon on bass, who I know from El Rayo X, who I'm going to have to miss a show of theirs, but love me some Cooder. I got a couple of his other solo albums, which actually absolutely blew me away, so I was happy to see that. And he plays on Bring the Family by John Hyatt. The last one here, one of the worst album covers possibly of all time. You have heard of this band, Fleetwood Mac, Heroes Are Hard to Find. This is the Bob Welch era of Fleetwood Mac before Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks joined the band. An era I like quite a bit. No real songs on here that you would know on here. Heroes Are Hard to Find, Angel, Come a Little Bit Closer, Silver Heels. But looking forward to listening to this. I like this era of Fleetwood Mac. And that's what I got with that $50 gift certificate. Thanks again, my fellow Cleveland teachers. I threw in $6, but the rest of that was from you guys. So that was a pretty good haul for $56. So thanks again. You all have a good day, a good summer, and a good year at school next year. Anybody else out there who happens to be listening, thanks for dropping in. Comment on any of these albums, any tracks you like on there I should listen for, any good stuff on there that I should be aware of. And that's about it. Take care. You have a good day. Aloha.